hate when guys tell me it must be so easy to be a hot chick. You meet guys all the time that get a bunch of guys swiping on you on dating apps. Girls get rejected too, just not in the way that you would think. So for men, it is pretty popular for guys to get rejected in the beginning stages of talking to a girl. When you approach a girl, when you talk to a girl online. But for girls, it kind of sucks more because when we get rejected is when a guy doesn't want to be in a serious relationship with us. That's when girls get rejected most. Once the guy has gotten to know us, that's, I feel like, so much worse.
I realized last night that I'm not ready to date because of me. It's me. Hi. I am the problem, it's me, okay? I went on a date last night and the bill came. So I said, hey, do you want to split it? Do you want to split it? You're an idiot. I didn't want to split it. Why the fuck did I ask? And so he said, yeah, we could split it if that makes you happy. I said, actually, that doesn't make me happy. Splitting the bill makes me happy 0%. I don't want to split it. I don't even know why I asked. I think I was just asking to be nice. He said, okay, totally cool. I can pay for it. I'm happy to pay for it. So I said, oh my God, you know what? Now I feel bad. I'm so sorry. I just offered to split the bill and then retracted that offer and I'm making things weird and uncomfortable. And he's like, no, it's fine. This is a date. You know, I could pay for it. It's fine. And I'm like, no, seriously. And then we're doing this dance going back and forth and I'm putting my card down and he's putting it back and I'm putting it back and he ended up paying for it, okay? All this to realize that I just cannot lie. I cannot lie when it comes to my happiness. I won't. You think I got any happiness last night? No, I got no happiness.
I have a lot of feelings as I've spent time today on TikTok and I've seen just so many videos teaching people how to make others be obsessed with them, how to make a guy fall in love with you, how to get a guy back or get a woman back if they've ghosted you. I'm having a lot of reactions because I find that a lot of what is being shared is telling people to play these games to create an illusion of intimacy within relationships. If we have to work so hard to get others to be into us, to get others to come back to a relationship that they've left, then what kind of relationship was that? Is that even a relationship that you're wanting? Because I feel like a lot of the content that many of us are being exposed to is hitting at our pain points, right? Maybe you've just been ghosted, or maybe you're really missing this person, or you want to do dating right. But before you take in this content, I really want to encourage you to consider, is it going to set you up for success? Or is it just setting up an illusion of that?
Am I the only one that's sick and tired of all the bullshit dating advice that's going around in this world? Whether it be a 90-day rule where I'm not allowed to even kiss somebody now for 90 days. First, if it was having sex with them, now I'm not even allowed to kiss them for 90 days. Or do this to get that. So send this message to elicit this specific response out of somebody, which is also called manipulation because you can't control somebody else. You can only control yourself. Or you know if a guy likes you because he does something super trivial that has nothing to do with genuine interest in love, but is really good clickbait to get you to follow this person and give them more likes and watches, even though they're offering you absolutely nothing. I get it. Doing the work is really fucking hard. And that most people, instead of turning inwards and doing shit that they need to do to show up as the best version of themselves, they would rather just call everybody a narcissist or an avoidant or come up with some kind of excuse or name that they can give to justify. Or I don't know, maybe it's because they're a Taurus or they're a Gemini. That's probably why they're acting like this as well. Not to mention the if he wanted to, he woods of the world and the sparkle girls that are telling you in essence to be an escort and that to only look for somebody that has a lot of money because God forbid a woman stands up in her own right and takes care of herself and doesn't expect things from other people. And the common denominator that I see with all of this inundation of all this information is that people are still fucking sad. They're alone, they feel stuck, and they don't know what else to do because all of this information, like, hey, text him this and you'll get that, isn't working. And oh, I wonder why.
Any woman who plays these silly types of manipulative games is childish. Any man who falls for those types of silly manipulative games is childish. The fact women post of their ridiculous tricks and tips on social media has also enabled us to become wise to their games. Social media led to their downfall when it comes to dating. Their manipulative games don't work on anybody any longer.
I don't fall for that shit anymore.
She said she was just trying to be nice, which means she is not a nice person. Thank you for showing that to everybody. Now we know to avoid you.
Void like the fucking plague.
That's because most modern women's personalities suck, and they don't ever contribute anything worthwhile to the man's life, so he is forced to leave.
No question about that.
Most of the so-called dating advice women receive on the internet comes from damaged women who keep each other single. They get pumped and dumped by Chadrone, create dating advice to avoid getting ran through again, and as a result, they become selfish towards men afterwards. They got used by men, so they want to use men in return. Ultimately, this drives the good men away from them.
They're lost! Real men of genius.